back at it like a crackhead, just like that. This weekend felt long. I don't know if it was just me or what. Real truth, what's going on, man? I don't think I've ever seen you in here, bro. What's going on? What's going on? I'm likely not touching this market today at all. I don't see anything I'm interested in. Yes, sir. I trade with Apex right now, and I believe if not today, then like tomorrow or sometime this week, we got nano contracts coming out, and I will be starting a live account. Starting the platform challenge next week. Yeah, what broker was you with? Hey, yeah, man. Prop firms are cool. Just make sure they got a good reputation. Because prop firms, some of these prop firms will scam you as well. I don't know what country you're in or anything like that, but just make sure you do your research as well. What broker was it though? Curious. Fintura. I never even heard of them. Are you out the country? Well, in a different country than the United States? Because I know if you are, you guys have different options than we do. Less options, I believe. Yeah, that's a solid lineup, bro. Right now I'm with Apex because Apex you can get accounts for $50, sometimes less than that. You know, do what you want with them and then activate them after. Or Texas, damn, I want to move to Texas so bad, bro. Texas is my favorite place in the country, easily, easily. Easily. Yeah, this is. Well, if you're in the United States, bro, we're about to have futures. So the nano contracts actually come out today. That's crazy. Um, ENQ. That's fire. Hold on. Nah, that can't be it. Austin on the rise with Gen Z. See, I like Houston, bro. I'm trying to stay away from my generation, low key. Just download Ninja Trader. Yeah, that is kind of strange. But well, actually, no. I don't think that's strange at all. Let me see. They probably just used to. You said futures traders. They're probably just used to logging on TradingView. And I knew they had an app though, personally. But Yeah, you know, if you want to still trade with a broker, the nano contracts just came out today, so I'm gonna be depositing in there soon and trading live myself. Have competency. That's all I care about. Give me a group of people I can learn from and teach. I'll be happy. I believe I'll be happy. It will have a mastermind effect, and you got somebody constantly teaching you, and around people who are constantly learning. It's going to inspire you in some type of way to teach better or to learn faster, to dig deeper when you're learning, you know. Once I get to where I'm going with trading, I'll likely be in Houston. However long that shit takes. Oh, it don't even matter. Yo, what's good, Mont? How pre-market treat you today, bro? You see, I'm still in the hourly. I'm not interested on nothing lower. Have you been in Texas your whole life? Because if so, then I definitely understand why you want to live up in some cold mountains. Definitely will understand. See, I'm in Maryland, so it get hot in the summertime, wintertime type cold. Like, it's bipolar. The weather bipolar over here a little bit. But up here on this top half of the East Coast, we fantasize about moving down south. So it makes sense that you being in Texas would want to go to some cold mountains. I'm not going to cold mountains. Unless I'm trying to like tame my mind or some monk shit. I heard Colorado is nice though. I didn't think it was cold though. Yeah, and that's crazy. Born and raised in Houston. That's my favorite place in the States. Word, man, good decision, man. I'm staying out of it myself. Just observing at this point. Louisiana in the building. Word, what's good, XRP? Yeah, you know it's crazy. I invested in XRP back when it was like borderline flat, and I watched my money pump up, and for some reason, bro, I don't know what happened. This had to be like 2020, 2021, 2022. It wouldn't let me take my money out. Um, nah, I feel you. I feel you, truth. I feel you. It's getting too popular. See me, I like the infrastructure out there. It look like a different world from where I'm from. You in Florida now? It's time to move. Where you trying to go, man? Out the country? I can't even imagine out the country right now. And yeah, I still be in the gym, XRP. Y'all about to see, man. I just changed my schedule up a little bit because so when I was going from YouTube, I was fighting. Like I was boxing in the boxing gym. I was doing that every day, like 2 hours a day. I only stopped doing it because I had to go to Delaware for it. So it was a 35-minute drive. It cost me like $250 a month because I wanted one-on-one time with a trainer. And the ripping and running destroyed my car. At 200,000 miles on it as is. So destroyed my car, my pockets too. I just had to readjust. Now I'm ready to get back into the gym. Got the new V, my bread back right. So it's not gonna be every single day that I'm posting, but I'll probably post twice a week. And I'm gonna talk to my coach about bringing that camera in there. So if I can bring cause what's gonna happen is on Thursdays, I'm not gonna be sitting at this setup. My bad about this light show. That shit crazy. Like having gates behind me. Thursday, instead of sitting right here, I'm gonna be at the gym, live streaming. And at 10:30, I got sparring. So things about to change. I'm gonna announce all that shit in a little bit, but yeah, still in the gym, bro. I'm about 195 right now, 6'1". I'm really trying to just fight though. Cause once I buy my time back with freedom, once I buy my time and freedom back with trading, that's all I want to do, bro. I just want to fight and play my guitar and maintain, travel. I'm saying, take care of my family, but I'm good after that. Trade only on them. Yeah, I got like a big ass flat screen TV that y'all can't see behind this laptop that my charts are on. What made you ask if I still be in the gym, XRP? In truth, the thing is, like, if we were to move out of the country, like, where would we go? Where would we go? You know, I like the infrastructure in Europe. I like the infrastructure in like Portugal, London. That shit always look super cool to me. Like I don't know, it just got aura. But I definitely wouldn't be moving over there. AR glasses. What the fuck? I didn't even know these was a thing. Oh, nigga. Yeah, so these like Oculus Rift but in glasses. Damn, bro. This is gonna get to a point where you can't go outside without having a camera on you in the next like 10, 15 years. I mean, in Houston, I'm not gonna lie, where you at though, truth, it's probably already like that. Like y'all probably got them flock cameras everywhere out there. Eastern Europe looks incredible. I agree. I agree. So you can trade on these? Is what you saying, Truth? Watching that. I feel like these joints will ruin your eyes. Virtual screens for gaming and media. Damn. So NQ tapping into that daily and that hourly POI. But ES isn't tapping into any type of similar POI, so I anticipate this gets kind of messy. It could still work later in the day. If ES don't want to use this BISI as support and we end up trading lower down into this daily and these BISIs here, it'll drag NQ down to the lower half of this daily and possibly reaching into this hourly BISI here, which is the area that I wanted to long from to begin with. The only thing is, this is a large range, and if you look at the economic calendar, we got these news events ahead of us, and on top of that, we have Nvidia earnings on Wednesday. So there's a lot of volatility and a lot of smart money that isn't stepping into the market yet. So if the PD arrays aren't lining up, then it's not time to touch it. Essentially becomes a screen on your face. So how do you click on things? How do you scroll? How would you copy and paste? How would you annotate your charts with your eyes? I need glasses. I need blue light glasses, so I'm just curious. Because here's the thing, it's gonna be everywhere soon. Half the videos that I see on my For You page is with Ray-Ban, whatever the fuck they call it, gang. I can't even say this shit. Ray-Ban Meta glasses. And these joints got screens on them. So just imagine, alright, for example, with the e-bikes, bro. E-bikes was a mystical thing not too long ago. I was just seeing them online. Now all of a sudden, bro, all the little kids on my street got e-bikes and shit. Moving fast as fuck on them e-bikes, up and down the street, bro. We had pedal bikes, them joints everywhere. These kids the parents are just buying these kids things, bro. Them joints gonna be everywhere too. My thing is, it seems as if those would ruin your eyes because I already need blue light blockers. Yeah, I'm saying something similar, for sure. That's interesting. So people gonna be doing crazy things with those glasses, bro. That's what I'm saying, all this smart technology is getting kind of spooky, bro. low key, them Jones is affordable. Like anybody could go out and get them. Nah, truth, I'm not even trying to convince you out of it, bro. If you want them Jones, by all means. I think it's a cool ass concept. And if my vision wasn't already tore up, I would definitely try it out. I still want an Oculus Rift. That sounds real similar to an Oculus Rift. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. With trading, we don't got no income cap. I'm moving on to a compound on a piece of land. I'm gonna create my own little world. One thing I'm not doing though is an electric car. Can't do no electric car, bro. It's not enough. Like, nah. It's no longer a ride. Like, nah. OG be like, got a nice ride. Like, electric car is no longer a ride, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, most of these electric cars is perfect cars for kidnapping people, and not just for like the owners of the, like, whoever got the big red button that control the electric cars. Not just for that person. Like, bro, the first time I got in the Tesla, it was at the mall, and my homie driving it. He driving it dumb fast, bro. So I'm fake on some bullshit. Like, yo, let me get out this joint. Let me get out. Like, I can't open the door. And we had to stop. Like the car stopped. Homies in the back on the same time. Yo, let me get out. They can't open the door. You can't open the door. I can't remember if they didn't have a door handle back there, or if they just couldn't open the door. I haven't been in the Tesla since. But like, yo, imagine like you just outside at nighttime walking your dog. All black Tesla pull up on the side of you again. Pop the door open. Somebody reach out, grab you in that motherfucker, bro. Close the door. You can't open that bitch once you inside of it. And peel off into the night, quiet as a motherfucker. Nobody even knew you was there. Knew they was there. Nothing. Perfect kidnapping car, bro. Perfect kidnapping car. To do anything malicious, that is the perfect car. You pulling up OD quiet. I like for people to hear my shit when I'm coming down the street. I don't be in trouble. I'm not beefing with nobody. I want to hear this. Cut my cats off for real. Tesla, fuck no. No need to look at charts when you are home. See, I don't even like that self-drive tech, man. That self-drive shit is scary. Like, I don't even like the fact I can't see the pilot when I get on the plane. That motherfucker just flying itself. This world getting spooky, bro. We right on the edge of a new age, man. I only only trade. I'm only sitting at the charts from like 9:30 to 10:45 max. 10:30 max. On days where I'm not trading, my goal is to get off of this live earlier so that I can get my day started earlier. But just New York window. What makes you ask, Truth? Truth, I never seen you in here, bro. What do you trade? How do you trade? How long have you been trading? Like, tell us about yourself. I wish my guy Taban was in here. You would definitely fuck with Taban and Tawa. Can't go wrong with that black wing, man. Yo, you trade 10 hours a day? Is a mark even? So, yo, how do that work? How does that work? And is it profitable? I feel like you don't have time for anything else at 10 hours a day. It becomes a job. But if you trade 10 hours a day, I'm assuming you trade full time because you don't really have time for nothing else. You know what I want? I just want a Corvette. I'm gonna build the LS in it, through and through. That's all I need, bro. And an ISF, some cruise on. Truth is that profitable for you? I never heard anybody ever say they trade 10 hours a day. You basically saying you have the charts open 10 hours a day. But how many trades a day do you usually take? Look, bro, that black wing is beautiful, but I don't think it's cooking my fat. I mean, well, the black wing all-wheel drive, I believe. So you're gonna have to see me once we get to like 80 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? 100 miles an hour. I'll never talk shit on the black wing though. Black wing got the utmost respect for me, boy. I feel like you can't really go no higher than that. Like when it comes to speed and luxury, black wing take the cake. Although I want to retire soon. Usually average 2 to 3 executions a day. Well, that's interesting. You want to retire from trading soon? There's another car that I want. I just can't remember off the top of my head what it is. I need a new phone. Yeah, no So what are you gonna do after trading? It's crazy truth. Like usually people that land on my channel aren't profitable because of the type of videos that I post. I'm casting the net for a certain type of fish that are in a similar pool of concepts as me, I guess. Just I post things that I'm working on, and that naturally attracts people that are in a similar place in the journey. But you are a complete unicorn. It's crazy. I never heard anybody say they want to retire from trading soon. 10 hours and 2 to 3 trades. Damn. If you are really telling the truth, congratulations. I'm gonna be a skeptic. I'm not gonna say I don't believe, but I'm gonna be skeptic. But if you are telling the truth, that's dope as fuck. Congratulations. And I aspire to get to a level where I want to retire from trading as well. That thought has never even crossed my mind. So that's a completely different level. I will get there. I don't care how long it takes. How long have you been trading? Most definitely. Shit, the world is. Yeah, so you've been trading for about 6 years, 5 to 6 years. Well done, bro. You want to retire without selling anything? That's my whole goal. I'm known as a guy who gives psychological advice, but the point that I want to prove is that I can trade as well. I'm not selling anything until I've proven via that track record right there that I can hold profits over a long period of time. And even then, I still might not sell anything. Just because it's rare. That's the only reason I want to do it. It's rare. And I'm authentic in my intentions. I mean, maybe if you were compounding, I could see. Truth, how did you land on my YouTube? I'm genuinely curious. It's good to know the type of people that this channel is attracting. And if you can recall, what video did you click on first or around when you were first introduced to my channel? I can see like if his expenses are low, or if he's mapped everything out, or if he's compounded, he or she, I don't know. Few different ways that I could see it be possible. Definitely wouldn't be easy though. Live just popped in. Oh shit. So you've never watched one of my videos? That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know the algorithm pushed live to two new pools of viewers. I thought it was just pushed to my pool of viewers. It's interesting because the people that are usually in here, besides mine, people that are usually in here ain't even in here. So it's not like this live is popping, so YouTube is like, push this out. That's what's up though, bro. Glad to have you in here. So once you retire, like you said, you're just gonna live life, but what does that entail? I ask because I know once I achieve what I want to achieve with this, to a degree, I'm gonna be lost in life because of the amount of time that I've spent yearning for this. Like it's nearly the journey that I crave. Like destination is just every time I've hit a goal in my life, I didn't really feel too much for too long. And this is the biggest goal I have yet, which is why I have boxing in there, playing the guitar in there, because those are things that you constantly progress at. You don't arrive. Yeah, you're gonna have plenty to do, my guy. Careful with the women. Careful with the women, bro. You don't have no kids. And yeah, you probably definitely have to move out of Texas for fishing. Unless you're on the coast or something. I don't know how that works out there. Which martial art do you like? What you gonna do once you if you're not trading full time already? Once you buy your time back, like what are you looking forward to? Because we all start this for a reason, but what's on the end of buying the time back? You know, having that much time would be a prison to some people, which is why it's a good question. Yeah, truth, you free. Which one are you going to focus on, though? Muay Thai is serious. Wrestling is serious, too. After boxing, I'd probably go to wrestling. Wake up every day without having to worry about winning. Definitely. And once you have that how can I phrase this? Once that thing that drives you to collect money, once that's not hanging over your head anymore, there's so much left to life. Like you're able to actually focus on who you are and the people around you. they say money's not everything, but money is so in the way of everything that yo, it quite literally is everything. Which is another reason we need the freedom. Yo, you gotta get out my face, fat dog. Go. Yeah, that's important, man. That's important. That's so dope. I never even thought about that, growing my own food. I have thought about it, but not recently. I love my Jamaicans, man. Are you gonna compete, Truth? Or are you just learning to learn? Facts, I'm seeing all these seedless fruits and stuff now. That shit not normal. It's like a woman being birthed without a womb at mass. It's gonna get real if people don't start. Yep. Word. Man, Ma, you let me know how that works out for you. I got a few ideas. You need land to grow anything significant though. Anything that's gonna last you a season or anything. There's so many reasons we gotta get to this bread, bro. So many ways that we could get. I don't want to use the cuss word. So many ways that bad things can happen to us without it. We're at the mercy of people that we don't even know personally. That's interesting. A generalist when it comes to hobbies, not a specialist. I think I can understand that. I think naturally I've become a generalist with a lot of things, but I want to be a specialist. There's only a few things that really matter to me in this world. Protecting the people that I love, being a man, and everything else is a subcategory of those two. So being a man requires me to have the funds to make sure that there's food grown, for example. Have the funds to make sure that we can educate with the right information. To make sure that Everybody in the family got their own blood work. They know where their body is deficient at. Little things like that that I never had. You know, like everybody got to be taken care of, and then everybody has to have protection under as many scenarios as possible, which means that you have to be efficient with the hands. You have to be efficient with weapons. The crib got to be a fort. Those are the things that make sense to me, that matter to me. So I think I've naturally became a generalist throughout life just by trying different things, trying to figure out who I am. But as I grow older, as mortality becomes increasingly prevalent and obvious, I've become a specialist. I don't know. I got this vision in my head. It has to come forth, or I'm gonna die trying. And I'm okay with that too. I like how you got truth in your name. I love that shit. Real truth. It's a dope username. Truth, you would probably like it in the country. Oh, you said cold mountains. Cold mountains are very similar. But as of right now, I live in the country. Yeah, Dr. Sebi is that guy, man. I got some shit from Dr. Sebi on my phone. Probably not post that. Killed Dr. Sebi. He was teaching health. That's a beautiful route. Somebody gotta do it, man. And I ain't gonna lie, that's a man. You probably gonna have to dedicate your life to it, which means that not everybody's gonna be able to do it. So you're gonna be helping out other people. I got a homie who would love to talk to you if that's the route that you're going. His name is Reek. This material to build an off-grid home fastest. Shotcrete. I will sure as hell look it up. It's air blasted concrete, basically. This don't look cheap though. This probably is the cheapest way though. Hard to do now. What type of herbs do you grow? Like slow like trading in a way. I'd imagine. How do you build discernment against what's organic and what's not these days? Do you know when they're seeds? Or can you only know once they've grown? I don't necessarily need a home that's off grid. I just need a home that's surrounded by miles of land as a backup. that word impossible. But you said almost impossible. And that I can I can respect. I feel like for example, the chicken in this past, I'm just gonna say broadly, 10 years has changed dramatically. I can tell when I'm eating bullshit chicken every time. Yeah, the crib gotta be far away from anything. Gotta be big gaze. Tawa was good. My guy was looking for you earlier. Um, Gotta be cameras surrounding everything. Lots of lots of ammunition. Ammunition eventually will be worth as much as gold. It'd be worth more than gold. It just depends on the scenario. Yeah, man. I texture as well. Like when it comes to stuff like chicken, texture I could tell. Um, the goal is just make sure that nobody can get close to the house. Dogs running around. Hey, man, if you got a business or a page or anything, don't hesitate to drop it in the chat. My mother has health issues. She got heart problems. Sister got health issues. I'm blessed. I'm one of the healthy ones in my family. But if you have anything that'll be productive for their issues, yeah, bro. That's nothing. Yeah, KFC chicken. I ain't ate KFC since I was like 9 years old. Since I lived in Jersey. And there's rumors going around about McDonald's and other fast food having human flesh in it. There's only so many graveyards. Sea moss. I've never taken sea moss, but I've heard a lot about the benefits. And I've never purchased it because like I said, I can never really tell what's authentic. I'm not educated on it, basically. Subsonic ammo. Can you even get that as a citizen? I mean, you might. I mean, your laws in Texas are different from ours out here. Y'all free in Texas, bro. Out here, a person can break in your house and you still can't shoot them yet. Like if they break in your house, let's say they see you strapped, they turn around and run out the door. You still can't pop them. Can't shoot them in the back. You have to be able to not flee anywhere in order to shoot somebody out here. Concentric Castle. It's on YouTube. Concentric Castle. Some Game of Thrones shit. XRP, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I be knowing I got this. I got the skills. I can manage the risk. My problem is when I stray slightly from the data. For example, 3 losses that you see shouldn't have entered at all. There were days when I jumped the gun, and the only way I can get better with that is time. So I'm gonna live stream it all the way up to the point where I'm getting payouts. Like my guy Blasian just put out 19K. I'm gonna do that, but everything is gonna be live. My journey's gonna be irrefutable. Can't nobody say nothing about it. That's the goal. I came over here, farted and left, bro. You know you did wrong. This shit stink. Yeah, if you could plug me in, bro, I'd appreciate you. I believe Apex does move. I think every firm pretty much has to move traders live after a certain point due to like some type of rules in this US. Like, prop firms borderline shouldn't exist. Because you're trading on a simulated account. So their whole game is like, prove that you can make money on a simulated account and we'll, you know. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, that's the best thing that you could do, bro. That's the best thing you could do. And say down the line, like you decided to, I appreciate you, man. Say down the line you decided to charge people for something. Like, the people, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Most of the mentorships I bought, I couldn't afford. I had to go figure out how to make the extra bread. People that don't have the extra bread or who are in a worse position than us have something to watch. Have a way to learn for free. It'll be hard. It'll be a lot to go through and watch an hour and a half worth of live streams every day. They can learn a lot. And at that point, if they do that, then they deserve it. At least that's how I see it, you know. Alright, y'all, it's 10:30. I'm getting stricter by the time I hop off here. Y'all gonna see why, bro. Just wait for the next video. The frequency is slowing down, but it's all for a reason. XRP, you know they came out with the nano contracts today. They came out with the nano contracts today, so. That's Fairmont. One-on-ones are fire. I've done one-on-ones before. And yeah, I can't wait till this market clears up a little bit. We gonna still cook this shit. I'm curious. I wish I could peek into the future, see what the track record gonna be by Christmas, by New Year's Day. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to hop off of here. It's time for me to go hit the gym. Get the day moving, man. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Always have good talks with y'all. W live stream. Real truth. Make sure you subscribe, bro. I want to see you in here again. And I'm gonna put that on the screen for you, Mont.